The great Jacky Ickx won his first Grand Prix at Rouen for Ferrari in 1968, but it was 2 races later at the Nürburgring that he claimed his maiden pole position. Despite severe rain and fog, the Belgian mastered the treacherous 23-kilometre circuit and was over 10 seconds clear of teammate Chris Amon, becoming the youngest ever F1 pole sitter to date. Poland's first and as yet only F1 driver, Robert Kubica took his first pole position at the 2008 Bahrain Grand Prix in his BMW Sauber. He was unable to convert the pole into a win, but 2 months later, Kubica would taste victory in Canada. 1 of 7 podiums in a phenomenal year for the man from Krakow. Nico Hülkenberg's one and only pole position came in a rain-affected qualifying session for the 2010 Brazilian Grand Prix, judging the conditions to perfection to finish over a second faster than the rest of the field.
What a nice surprise for us on Saturday to be on pole. Very, very happy obviously, and just enjoying the moment.
Race day saw him drop back through the field, but it remains a memorable day for one of Formula One's most consistent and reliable drivers. At number 7 is Andrea De Cesaris, nicknamed Andrea De Crasheris due to his wild and exciting driving style. The Italian never won a Grand Prix, but a solitary pole position came at the 1982 US Grand Prix West, where the Italian threw his Alfa Romeo around the streets of Long Beach to beat eventual race winner Niki Lauda to P1. Lewis Hamilton has the most pole positions of any driver in Formula One history, but his first came at the Canadian Grand Prix in his rookie season of 2007, where he bettered McLaren teammate Fernando Alonso by over 0.4 of a second and went to claim his first victory the following day in a season where he would ultimately miss out on the World Championship by a single point.
It's not easy, especially when you have a 2-time world champion hunting you down, but I did it. I stayed strong today, and I owe it all to the team, but I'm really happy with it.
In 1994, a youthful Rubens Barrichello took the youngest pole sitter crown with the aid of a wet but drying track and some clever tyre strategy by the underdog Jordan team. With qualifying split over 2 rain-affected days, Rubinho, in just his second F1 season, shot around Spa-Francorchamps in the dying minutes of the Friday session to claim the first pole of what would be a storied F1 career. Max Verstappen took his maiden pole in 2019 at the Hungaroring in one of the greatest laps of his career to date.
Yes, boys, come on, yes! Oh, this feels good, this feels really good.
The resulting race would prove just as thrilling as Verstappen bravely defended against the charge of a rampant Lewis Hamilton, but ultimately lost out on victory. Barrichello had held the youngest pole sitter title for 9 years before another record breaker came along to snatch it, Fernando Alonso. Promoted to a race seat at Renault for the 2003 season, he took pole in only his second Grand Prix for the team in Malaysia, becoming the first Spanish driver to take a pole position.
I'm 21 years old, it's a fantastic moment for me.
Charles Leclerc topped qualifying at the 2019 Bahrain Grand Prix to become the second youngest pole sitter in F1 history, flying around the Sakhir circuit in just his second race for Ferrari to pip teammate Sebastian Vettel to first place.
Yes, come on, grandissimi.
The stars looked to be aligned for Leclerc, but a heartbreaking power loss late in the Grand Prix denied him a maiden win. And it is Vettel that is the youngest F1 pole sitter in history. With the historic Monza circuit drenched in rain, Vettel set a stunning qualifying time early on in the final part of qualifying in his unfancied Toro Rosso, whose mechanics were soon celebrating their first pole position.
Unbelievable, incredible. I was joking with my engineers. We were saying, okay, if it's wet, then we have to go for pole position.
Vettel remarkably went on to win the race, to earn both his and Toro Rosso's maiden F1 victories, and at the time becoming the youngest driver to win a Grand Prix. An unforgettable weekend for the team and one of Formula One's greatest champions.